What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the homestead. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mike. We are up at our shop house on our 9.5 acre homestead that my wife Liz and I have been building for about 2 years now. Today, we are working on this right here. So this thing is a 1988 John Deere 690D LC. It's got the manual thumb on it. I haven't played with it yet. I thought I was missing a pin for it, actually. Ended up finding it in the machine. So we got some trees down at the bottom that I'd love to move, but first I want to get this manual thumb kind of done up and figure it out a little bit. See if we can get the pins to move. We are going to knock this big pin out right here. And that is step one. I'll start this thing, get it warmed up. Last night I found a bunch of garbage in it, so I want to get that cleaned out. But what I really want to do is get this second stick lowered down some at more of a downward pitch. So when I go to undo this thumb, it can't really flop around anywhere. I want it to be able to just flop in the boom, and that's it. Then I'm hoping I can start the machine up again, move my bucket, flip it back over, have the bucket catch the thumb, and try to maneuver it into position that way. We'll see. I've never done anything like this. So, all right, we'll give you guys a good view of the cold start. How can I get some leverage on this? Okay, well that's just gonna fall out of there then. That works out perfect. I'm gonna keep these in here. Damn it. Not what I wanted to do. Just for reference, for a thumb that big by myself, first time ever doing it, took me half an hour, so not too bad. Should be able to do it quicker next time. I'm gonna leave all the tools I used in the machine, so it doesn't matter where I am, should be able to do it and get it all swapped out if I ever need to. Excavator's warmed up, chainsaw in hand. We're gonna head down to the bottom and start knocking trees down I was gonna cut them down by hand, but it's still raining out, so I don't want to get soaked, honestly. This is nice. This has got storage compartment back there. So we're gonna try to just get this thing close and see what we can knock down. I think we can probably almost knock down everything with it. Then I should be able to just pick it up, cut the stump off, separate everything. Get a little wiper action here. Got a nice little mudslide right here. Alright guys, so here's what we came out with. Let me know your thoughts. I make it better, or am I just doing damage with this thing? I think I cleaned it up, you know, it had slid down, pushed everything back, gave it room to go, you know? I got a few of these bushes and stuff cleared back here. I'm trying to clear some stuff so we get as much sunlight to this big flat spot as possible. I didn't get any of these things though. Like I was saying, I was gonna cut them originally. Then I wanted to push them over. Now I'm going back. So I think I should probably just cut them. So I gotta head back up to the house, charge the battery, get all my chainsaw stuff, come back down, start cutting trees. I wanted to take a second and thank the sponsor for this portion of today's video, and that is Stash. And for those of you who don't know, Stash is an investing app that makes investing easy and affordable. Starting at only $1 a month, Stash can help anyone build wealth, hit financial goals, and start investing in themselves. I was always curious about investing, but I didn't know where to start. Then I found Stash. I can invest on a regular basis, which is $5, and I can also receive advice along the way. Download Stash, add cash to your account, and you can invest in minutes. It's that simple. I've been using the Stash app, and if you've thought about investing, Stash can be a great way to get started. With over 3,000 stocks and ETFs to choose from, Stash offers options for any level of investor. The simplicity of the app can make it easy to start your investing journey. Stash also has a super special offer just for you guys. They're offering a $50 bonus if you download the Stash app and invest as little as $1. Go to the description down below or the pinned comment, click the link, and download Stash today. I want to thank Stash for sponsoring the portion of today's video. Now let's get back to it. Hey. Next morning, down here at the bottom, it was just too wet to do anything. We ended up fighting the driveway for the rest of the day, basically. So
it's just nasty.
We're down here, we're back to square one almost. We're gonna cut all these trees down by hand. As you can see, there's like some junk that we have stored in the trees here. So we gotta clean that out first.
To get at least the stuff that we don't want to break. Get that out of here. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Good. we got our little outdoor storage area all cleaned out, and as you can see behind me, there are several thickets of trees, and the reason we want to remove those trees is pretty much just because of sunlight. Living on the mountain, we really have to get creative with, you know, where we get our sunlight, and we're standing almost exactly in the garden, and as you can see, these trees are nice and tall and are blocking a lot of sun. So we're gonna get those out of there. We actually want to save the trees, use them to either like build a structure or to mill, and then get them all limbed up. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, trees are here. We obviously have some things we want to avoid falling the trees into, such as our water hydrant, that shed, but especially the sawmill. So Mike is gonna do his best to fall them this way. But we'll see. Can be a little unpredictable sometimes.
Well, I'd say let's cut every single tree down first before we start to limb it.
And then limb, and then move with the excavator. Yeah, that was perfect. 3 trees at once. Good size.
I gotta move these to get these other ones.
Okay, so 3 trees down, maybe like a dozen more to go.
Yeah, it's like standard fashion is taking way longer than we anticipated.
What do you know?
Pretty usual for around here though, but I think it's like just a pain because the trees are all bound up and wrapped up in each other.
Yeah, you can tell that they've been like in a little cluster for quite a while. And we keep saying, man, this would have been so much easier with our stuff not all here. Like,
Yeah.
But we didn't know.
Hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah, so.
Well, we're figuring it out. Little lunchtime though, we're both starving. Liz's
Yeah.
feet are cold.
Now I need to put my boots by the fireplace.
Yeah.
And then we're kind of gonna come back. I'm gonna finish limbing these trees and get everything else cleaned up.
Keep
Cut some more
cutting
trees down.
Yes.
You're cute. Okay, that worked out really well. The excavator just pushes them over so easily. Mike's cousin Jack just showed up. He hopped in the excavator. Mike's getting ready to chop the next tree down.
I don't have a slip yet. I gotta go buy one. Tyler's got one.
A what?
Slip tank
Oh yeah.
for the old Sierra.
Hi, good girl. What are you doing? Oh, you want a belly rub? You're gross, though. All right, so I got all of those trees limbed up. Well, most of them, I guess. Mike's back in the excavator now. He's going to get them picked up so we can kind of clean it out a little bit in here. Sit down. Okay.
Next morning, picked up just a skiff of snow overnight. Back down here at the bottom. I want to show you guys where we're at with this. Okay, so it looks like a mess. I'm going to be honest. It looks just like a mess. This pile is going to go over in here. It's hard to tell on the camera, but there is just like a little bowl right there in the mountain. So this pile, I need to get moved over there into the mountain. We need to clean the rest of this up. We need to take a few more trees down right here. And this is where the garden is going to go, guys. It's going to be decent size. I don't know what our dimensions would be here. Maybe 50 by 30 or something like that, a rectangle in there. We do have the water spigot over here. So we planned on this. We planned on this project last summer when we were putting this water line in, connected to that well through there by the horse trailer. And yeah, we're gonna take all these trees out. Gives us a nice spot. We have the shed down here already for storage. We're gonna put a greenhouse over here or maybe on this side. We're not super sure yet. Could even tuck it back there over into the hill just a little bit. But yeah, this is mostly gonna be just all garden right here, and it's tough because it's still pretty muddy. It's actually frozen right now, but you start digging, it's gonna be pretty muddy. So we're waiting for this to dry out to really start to clean it up, get in here, smooth it all back out, and see what we're working with. As if Liz and I don't have enough projects on our hand, we figured we got to get this going too. You know, even though we have these huge projects, you know, the hillside and trying to keep our house on the mountain, we still want to do these other projects, you know, such as the garden and greenhouses and stuff like that, to have our homestead be a sustainable piece of property and hopefully evolve and build this property into, you know, a sustainable homestead. So that's what we're trying to do with this, but it's just like everything. It's a little early in the season yet, still a little muddy down there, but we'll get it. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button if you're still around, and consider subscribing down below. It helps us out. I hope everybody's doing well, and we'll catch you in the next video.